I've been in a monogamous relationship for almost 3 years. I'm at M and he's M. We separated for a month and a half almost a year ago around March 2022. A few months ago around end of February 2023. He started complaining about a sore on his penis that didn't hurt and was just red and raised. I'm currently in nursing school, so I decided to assess the recent symptoms. I didn't think too much about it since I wasn't worried about cheating, so I assumed it was a cyst or a harmless bacterial infection. He went to his family care physician and got tested for standard STDs such as gonorrhea and chlamydia through urinalysis. He tested negative for both. They also did a blood draw and was negative for HIV. So I assumed and confirmed my suspicion of just being a type of bacterial infection. He was put on antibiotics for around a month with little to no effect and eventually started healing after a while. During that time, he also got tested for genital herpes and was negative for it. This time frame was from end of February, April. Once STDs were ruled out, we started having sex again. At some point, I started feeling some strange sensation in my genitals and was questioning a possibility urinary tract infection. I went to my PCP and got prescribed an antibiotic. I took it in and started to see a rash on the head of my penis. I was starting to get worried that I had possibly got his infection. I got tested for gonorrhea, chlamydia, and HIV and came out clean for that. As I continued taking the last few antibiotic pills, the infection kept getting worse and got painful. The pain began small and eventually became a constant pain. I started to become desperate for relief that I decided to drive an hour away to get tested at a local health clinic in that area. I was tested for all chlamydia, gonorrhea through urine and did blood draw and swabbed for genital herpes. They did a blood draw for HIV and syphilis. During the wait, I wasn't expecting a call since they had told me that they wouldn't call if they didn't find anything. 2 days later, I received a call saying I was positive for syphilis. My heart sunk and was immediately distraught over it. They stated that I would get a call to schedule treatment and to come pick up my results. I immediately called my boyfriend and confronted him about it and denied any cheating. He did mention that he did sleep with someone else when we separated, but that was it. I wasn't hurt by the response until I did research about the disease and stated that symptoms started to show up around 3 to 90 days of exposure. He stated that the only other person he slept with was the other hookup he had in April 2022. My thoughts came and tried to analyze that maybe he had it for longer and didn't show symptoms until now. But it didn't make sense to me that it didn't take me as long to contract it and show symptoms. I don't know what to believe and live in a constant state of anxiety over it. Does anyone have any opinion? The reason we broke up in the past was because he admitted to cheating in the past when I was on an exchange program overseas for a few months. But we were young and in high school. He told me when we were 2 years into the relationship and we were both happy, and told me due to his regret and him living in pain about his doing. We separated due to me not being able to fully forgive him, and he broke things off. I didn't sleep with anyone during that month. I was able to heal and grow to eventually forgive and continue with this new relationship with him. We dated since then. This is bringing nostalgic feelings over this whole situation and brought back feeling of how hurt I was. I never had any suspicion on him cheating because I fully trusted him. Now I'm questioning the whole relationship and almost broke it off. We talked about it further and I decided to keep the relationship going, but I still live with the fear of getting hurt again. Any suggestions?